Jax and Stapleton would like to thank everyone who watched, enjoyed, liked, and shared our very first podcast last week.
Balls, bitches, and braces.
Here are some clips of Jax and Stapleton watching Jax and Stapleton.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. And it's public.
Oh, shit! Woo! Oh! Oh! Right there, right there.
6:24. And we are up and loaded.
On Facebook?
Yes.
Okay. Why are you on the edge?
Because I'm living
This
there.
is truly me. I'm just
living
chill,
there.
and she's like,
You can hit play. We're ready to roll.
"Let's roll."
So maybe we can start and maybe do a different
Spit it out, Jen.
intro to us.
Okay.
Pick a couple.
You got the whole milk ramen look going on. With your glasses. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. It works for her. Works for you. Alright.
Welcome to the Jax Stapleton Unfiltered Mic Check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Crazy train, when they disagree, besties they remain. So buckle up, grab a coffee, a smoothie or a beer. Jax and Stapleton Unfiltered is finally here.
It's Jax and Stapleton.
Cut! You brought that fucking radio voice out.
But in your face, behind the mic, and not so straight. Ride or die and make or break our podcast with the calm and the crazy ass. Jax and Stapleton is finally here.
Who would think that became a thing?
We're on.
We're on.
Yep.
Oh my God.
When it comes to being unfiltered, we are truly unfiltered people. When they're angry, when they're
Happy.
happy.
Fuck yeah! We won! Fuck yeah, Marty!
I really want to ban the H word there. Good God.
Sorry, just took it.
Oh my God. Really?
And while Jax banned the H word, friends, family, and even strangers watched Unfiltered for the very first time. In fact, some of those viewers included people in California, Oregon, Iowa, Colorado, Washington, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Illinois, and Missouri. Now, sit back and enjoy a more relaxed Jax and Stapleton for another episode of Unfiltered Behind the Mic.
It's time for the calm and the crazy train. Even when they disagree, besties they remain. So buckle up, grab a coffee, a smoothie or a beer. Jax and Stapleton Unfiltered is finally here.
It's Jax and Stapleton. Cut.
You brought that fucking radio voice out.
No, I didn't.
Behind the mic, but in your face. Behind the mic, and not so straight. Ride or die and make or break our podcast with the calm and the crazy ass.
We're on. Yep. We're
Noises.
actually going
Like
to
noises.
kind of back up a little bit. And welcome to the Jax Stapleton Unfiltered Mic Check.
Here we are.
I am Jax.
I am Stapleton.
And we are here to share some of our crazy ass road, let's say daily, or what is it? Just a day road
Day
trip
road trips that we take.
On the Kansas roads. I'm from Kansas.
I'm from Oregon.
And, we have different views upon a lot of things, of people, person, place, or thing. And we got a lot of stories to tell because we actually tell each other stories all the time. And one day we were driving. We were taking some snaps.
Do we need to explain that you more than me are more of a photographer? But we would take our cameras, we'd go, hey, let's go shoot. And so we would load up in a vehicle, take our cameras, and then just see where the road took us. Like we'd go to a fork and Jax.
Daniel, good God.
We would take our cameras, We would take our cameras out because we do like photography, and Jax is more of a photographer than I am. She's got a very good eye. As you can see, when she takes pictures of me, it might just be me though, now that I'm thinking of it. But we go for drives, and we would just go and say left, right, straight, forward, whatever, and wherever the road took us. And then, we would just get into these conversations and look at each other and be like, dude, why don't we do something like this? We're just two friends, best friends for 20 plus years. And
share some of our stupidity and some of our crazy thoughts when we do venture into the country and really honestly take the risk of certain things and probably get on property that we shouldn't get on, and
get spirits attached to us that shouldn't be attached to us.
Yeah, those kinds of things. So we do like to share stories with one another, and it was, I think, a very good idea to start a podcast, and I believe that might have been your idea.
Of course.
Oh,
No, I think we were just talking one day and we're like, dude, why don't we share our
Well, we
stories with other
really
people?
think that we should start a show. But we're going to go ahead and start with the podcast first. But yeah, I mean, it is something that I shared stories with her that she had never heard before. And I, vice versa, she shared stories with me that I'd never heard out of all the 20 years, so plus. So here we are. We are on a very good path, on a very good road for this, and we will have stories on the road.
Yes.
We're also going to take this on the road with us when we do some of the back roads of Kansas and share some of those experiences as well. What else you got?
It is, we did say unfiltered, didn't we? Unfiltered.
It's 100% unfiltered.
And we'll just warn you now, we can go down rabbit holes.
Let me just go ahead and fix this real quick. She can go down a rabbit hole. I say bring it back. Bring it back. Come on. But
You
yes.
never know what you're going to get. We don't know what we're going to get from day to day, from mile to mile.
That is
So
very true.
we just wanted to start something to share with normal folk that just needs a break from life, I think, and hopefully share some experiences with us that you guys have gone through also, and you can just kind of laugh at it now, because life is kind of a joke.
Well, life is good.
Life is good.
It's depending on how you actually make it, right? So, yes, we're going to talk about anything and everything. It doesn't matter, whatever it is for that actual day, whatever we come to mind of, maybe something exciting happened that day, or something pretty fucked up happened, or whatever. But we do want to let you know this is very unfiltered and most likely rated R. So
R?
for mature audiences only. But I do know that there are some older folks out there that probably think they're mature and they're not.
Yeah. You're not talking about me, right?
This segment of Unfiltered is not brought to you by Smoothie King, although we wouldn't be against trading mentions for smoothies. Meanwhile, be sure to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's at Jax Stapleton Unfiltered, or visit us online at jaxstapletonunfiltered.com.
So you were sitting there at the table and she comes in and she's like totally like the same, just like her profile picture. You've never met her before.
Kind of like my first meeting with.
No, we're not going to compare. I'm just going to tell. I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Kind of like, yeah, I'm saying you're going on a blind date. You're going to go to dinner. You don't know what their habits are or anything like that, and you just boom. There she is. She's as pretty as you thought she was in the picture.
You walk in, you're like, oh god damn,
and she's hot.
and then she's like,
That is not where I was going,
okay,
but you know.
okay, yeah.
So,
And this is your first meeting. You haven't seen each other
you have not
on video
ever
or anything. Just a
met
picture.
her. You
Just a picture.
Yeah, she's a local, and you just decided you would meet her out for dinner, and this is how you were going to meet. We're just going to meet for dinner. And she's everything that on paper that you ever wanted. She kind of checked off the majority of the boxes.
And then she stands up and she is missing a leg. Okay, keep going. Okay. Paul McCartney married a girl with only one leg.
This has nothing, again, we were just having a conversation about smacking while you eat.
Okay. So, she's everything.
So she's everything that you ever wanted, and you just, for the moment,
Like dark hair, brown eyes.
just zip the lip for a second. Just let me finish.
And her name's Terry.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
She sits down, you're good. You guys order, whatever you would like to drink, and then you order your appetizers.
Okay, what if she, because I don't,
This has
I don't
nothing to
do
do-
seafood. So what if she like, oh, I want some shrimp.
I'm pretty sure that you would accommodate.
If she looked that good and was that good on paper and that good in person,
But here's the
she
deal.
could eat raw sushi. I'd be
You're
good.
already at the fucking restaurant at this moment.
Okay, we're at the restaurant.
God, you just go all over the place. Zit, zit. And, again, I'm going to go back because, for God's sakes, if I get interrupted again. And you are ordering your meal. You ordered an appetizer.
Okay.
Okay. All is good. Conversation is great. You're oh yeah, that one day. Yeah, I totally. I feel well.
You're
I
so
comprehend
funny.
to that. I just totally know exactly where you're going on that one. Yeah. And then the meal comes.
Mm-hmm.
And when the meal is there, you're kind of like, looks really good. You're getting your utensils ready. She ordered soup. You decided not to order soup.
But I would order soup because you know I'm a soup eater.
But that was not going to be on the menu for today. Again. Ugh. God, it's only
Okay.
been like 3 minutes. And I've had to start the story over 1,000 times. So she's got her soup, she got her spoon, and she's... Is that acceptable?
No.
Because of appearance?
No. No, that would be a major turnoff. Major turnoff.
Why?
Because it's slurping, that's just gross. No.
Right.
That'd be
It
like
is.
picking up the bowl too and going go go go. No, can't do it.
You've never done it in your life?
Well, I've done it in my life, but not on a date.
But did you do it with cereal when you were a kid? Do
I
you
never
drink the
ate-
milk?
I never ate cereal.
But you
when I was a
love
kid.
milk. Everywhere we go, 9 times out of 10, she will order fucking milk. And
Not
I,
anymore. Have it lately.
oh, in the beginning I was like, who in the, what are we, 10?
That's because I have solid bones.
Has nothing to do with bones.
I know. I broke my ribs, and I drink milk all the time. Anyway, no, that is not acceptable. And no, I never ate cereal when I was younger. I always had soup for breakfast.
Are you serious?
My mom would make soup for breakfast.
What kind? Egg soup?
No, like bean and bacon, or split pea, or potato, or top ramen.
I can go with top ramen, but I'm telling you right now, breakfast means pancakes, bacon, cereal for me, eggs, whatever, jelly, anything. But I do know as I got older, like pizza was acceptable for breakfast.
When you're hungover.
Yes, absolutely. Same goes with Mexican food. When you're hungover.
Mexican anytime.
But I,
24/7.
honest to God, want to vomit in my mouth with the thought of having pea soup for fucking breakfast.
You know, and my mom made good breakfasts. She still does. Bacon, eggs, French toast, pancakes. But I just never, I can eat breakfast food when it's not breakfast. I have to be in a rare mood to eat breakfast food.
So, like at night, you're like,
I'll
I
have
feel
some-
like an omelet,
I'll
or
have
I'm
an
gonna have
egg.
some
Yeah.
bacon.
Well, and especially after this weight loss, it's like eggs are my friend.
Yeah. I wonder who told you that.
I don't know.
Anyways.
So
Well-
we're back at the date and she's slurping. So do you say something? Do you say, what do you do? I wouldn't say anything because I'd be like,
Oh my God, I would say, is that good? I think it is. I think that's a hint that is a really good soup.
that's a good soup. What kind of soup is she?
Fucking probably pea soup. That's fucking disgusting.
And then you know you're gonna get blown up that night because pea soup gives you gas.
Ooh.
Oh, bad farts. Oh, split pea. Oh,
Do
yeah.
we really have to go
Yeah.
in the beginning of this and get into that conversation of gas?
Yeah, you're slurping pea soup.
I
I
don't
can
know.
see a liquid, but not like a cream.
I guess the next question would be for you, because she didn't order the little cup. She ordered the
big
bowl.
bowl. Bum, bum, bum. The bowl.
The bowl. And she really likes it.
Yuck.
And
I couldn't handle
it's still
slurping.
going on, and she's having the conversation with you, and every
I
time
can't
she,
even hear people
like
breathe.
you probably don't even know what she's saying because you're so distracted by
Yeah, and that's
her
all.
slurping.
That's all I'd be focusing on. I would be like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kill her. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you be like?
No, but you know me, I'm pretty direct.
Yeah, I can't do that. I would. You know me. I wouldn't say a word.
You wouldn't say one thing?
No, I
No,
wouldn't.
I believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that
wouldn't.
you wouldn't say
Yeah.
anything because you're nice like that. You are almost the type of person that would go back for seconds just
To
for
see if it
shits and
changes.
giggles. Because it wouldn't have anything to do with the slurping because then that's like, oh, I've slept on it. It's fine.
It's okay.
We're going to go
It's
on a
okay.
second date.
Yeah, I didn't sleep with her. She didn't have split pea gas. I'm good. Let's go for another date. See if it changes.
10 years later, it's the same story.
Oh my god. I can't even hear people breathe. Like if I'm sitting next to somebody and I can hear them like whistle in their nose or in their mouth, I want to punch them in the throat. It's like
Yeah.
I'll look at me like, oh my god, do you not hear yourself breathing? And it's like,
I could probably, I can definitely understand.
yeah. Would you
Yeah.
say something? Like, do you need a Kleenex or you want to blow your nose or why you breathing?
I would probably sit there and go, do you hear that? And they'd be like, what? I feel like there's like a train around here or something. Do you hear that whistle?
So have you been with snorers?
No, but I've slept by a friend that snored.
She was drunk? That doesn't count. Did she touch you in weird places?
That would be a no, because she probably wouldn't have any hands or legs by the end of that time. But
I probably went touch. I didn't snore that bad. Did I snore that bad, really?
I mean, there were times.
Yeah.
Again, This is definitely a friend trip.
Oh, we need to make this clear.
Friend trip. So.
Friend.
Are you seeking a soup slurper for supper? Then Alphabet Mafia Soup is the condensed soup for you. Now available on both the top and bottom shelves. And for a limited time only, buy 10 cans of soup, get 10% off your next U-Haul rental. Offer good anywhere Alphabet Mafia Soup is sold.
So back to snoring, breathing. Okay, so yeah, I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it.
What are you going to do if they're laying next to you and they're snoring?
Okay, I had an incident recently where somebody was sleeping on my chest and was snoring, and it did not bother me for the first time in my life.
Okay. Was that Dolly?
Dolly! My dog Dolly. No, she snores too, but it doesn't bother me.
Hey, we're over here.
Nope. Just looking at my dog. Yeah, so it was weird.
Okay, and then times before?
I wanted to put a pillow over their heads. Probably because of who I was with.
Oh, 17. Okay.
17.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Like, I really want to put a pillow over your face.
Hey, we're... No distractions.
Oh, the dog.
Oh, damn. We were supposed to have absolutely no distractions.
I know.
So,
I go lay down.
So anyways, I don't know. I can't honestly say. I honestly, yeah. As a matter of fact, there was another time I want to say the last time I probably 2 times ago I went to Vegas. I had a snorer. Yeah. And I really wanted to pound the snorer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had separate rooms, so I know it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. You know who you are because I told you.
I don't have to listen to your snoring anymore. Huh.
That was just the one time.
Oh, it's just one time snoring?
Yes.
Oh! I remember now. Okay.
No, I've never had partners that actually snored,
Yeah.
so I probably was one of those partners that it depended.
If you
I can definitely, I've been told I would snore, but it's typically happens when I'm really, really tired.
or drunk.
Well, I don't
Yeah.
drink that much, so.
Well, you don't. You not a whole lot.
But
The Dallas was a special
yeah,
time.
correct. That's very true.
But you have to drink when you go out of town and you're on vacation for a weekend.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
summertime drinks.
I mean,
It was a party in our
if I were to go, I don't know, if we were to go to Mexico or something and go on a trip, of course I would have drinks.
Yes.
No
Which
doubt.
reminds me, my passport should be here in a couple weeks.
Awesome.
They cashed a check, so
That's a good sign.
that is a good sign. It
There's
means that
actually a way to track it.
I
on-
cleared my background cleared.
They didn't catch that.
Nope.
That's awesome.
I know.
Thanks for call, the Jax and Stapleton Unfiltered podcast. Do you have a story to share?
Yes, my name is Terry. I listened to Jax and Stapleton's first podcast, and I want to respond to Stapleton's kissing comment. We went on a date once. And I emphasize once. That's because she actually high-fived herself after kissing me for the first time.
Thank you for watching this episode of Jax and Stapleton Unfiltered. Today's show featured founding podcasters Jax and Stapleton. Executive produced by both Jax and Stapleton. Sound editing and the theme song by Jamie Hudson. Video editing by Jax, Stapleton, and Jamie Hudson. Produced by Daniel Aguilera. Be sure to follow us on your socials. We'll be popping up soon on all. Or visit us at jaxstapletonunfiltered.com. As Jax always says, don't be vain and think this podcast is about you.